So the first thing I'm going to do is use Estee Lauder's Perfectionist Young Infusing Makeup, and this also has SPF 25, which is really good for being in a foundation. It's going to protect your face from the sun if there is any sun, and I'm using this foundation brush from the Estee Lauder makeup brush collection, and I'm applying this all over my face. This is a really good foundation because it also has a primer infused into it. For eyebrows, I'm using Estee Lauder's Double Wear Stay in Place Brow Lift Duo / Crayon, and I'm using this to fill in my eyebrows, but first I'm sculpting them out or outlining them so they can look much more precise. I really like a big, strong eyebrow with any look I do, except for if it's more natural, but I really like this brow pencil. For concealer, I'm using the Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer, and I'm using this to put on my blemishes, and then I'm using it around my nose where I get redness, and then under my eyes. I really like this concealer because it's not too thick, but it is really good coverage, and I'm using a brush to blend it out, but then I figured it was taking quite some time, so I just decided to use my finger, and your finger is really good because it helps melt in the product from your warm finger. For eyeshadow, I decided to go with this little palette, and this is the Pure Color NB palette, and this is in the color Fierce Safari, and it's a really pretty bronzy gold olivey eyeshadow palette. I really like this palette. It totally screams fall, and if you're looking for a fall eyeshadow quad, this is definitely one of my favorites. I decided to pick up the first color. It's a white pearl color, and put that all over my eyes. I'm going from inner corner all the way from outer corner, from all the way to my lash line to my brow bone. This is just going to be a nice base for all your other eyeshadows for the blending process. It's going to help your other eyeshadows blend really well. And then for our transition shade or crease color, I'm taking this really dark brown that's also in the palette with this big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be buffing that all in my crease and making it my transition color. You really want to blend this color out because it is really pigmented, so you want to take your time blending this out and make sure it looks really seamless and flawlessly blended. Next color I'm taking is this gold color. There is two gold colors in the palette, but I decided to go with this warmer gold color instead of the brighter one, and I'm using a flat definer brush to do that, and I'm just packing this color all over the lid from the inner corner to the outer corner, but don't go past your crease where we created that transition shade. Just pack this on your lid and it's gonna look pretty. Next color I'm taking is this olivey green, army green color, and I'm just flipping that shader brush over and packing it on the other side, and we are just going to put this from the middle of our eyelid all the way to our outer crease or our outer V, and you don't want to cover up that gold in the inner corner. You just want to put this from the middle to the outer parts of your eye like I said before, and it's going to give you that really faded gradient eyeshadow look. And to highlight my brow bone again, I'm taking that white pearly shimmery white color, and I'm popping this right onto my eyebrow bone, and it's going to give you that really highlighted brow bone. And then for our lower lash line, I'm taking that army green color and that brown color and just mixing it on that same shader brush and putting this on the outer parts of my eye. I really like doing this step because you don't want to look too top heavy. And then I'm taking that gold, that lighter gold color, and popping this in my inner corners. For my contouring slash bronzer, I'm using the color Sensuous Rose. This is a blush, but I decided to use it because it has a brown undertone to it. And then I'm using the Estee Lauder Sculpting brush, and this is a really good brush because it gives those sharp sculpting lines to your face when you contour, and I think this is perfect for contouring. This is basically an exact dupe for the NARS Ita brush. If you can't get your hands on this, I highly recommend this brush. I'm really loving this brush, and it just makes your contouring so much easier and it looks perfect. For blush, I decided to go with this blush, and this is kind of similar to the other one, except this has a peachy or pinky undertone to it. And I'm just applying this with a blush brush, and I really like this blush because it gives you that fresh face look, and it's also going to bring back more color to your face. And this is in the color Peach Passion Shimmer. Eyeliner, I decided to use the Double Wear Stay in Place eye pencil, and this is in the color O2 Coffee. It's a really dark brown color, and I decided to go with this instead of black. This is going to give a much more subtle look if you were going for that subtle look. But even though you're using a dark brown, it can still play it up as dramatic. So I'm just taking this and lining the upper lash lines of my eyes, and I really like this too because it has a little smudger on it. Of course I didn't use it in this video, but that's always good because you can always smudge out your eyeliner. For mascara, I decided to use Sumptuous Extreme Last Multiplying Volume Mascara, and this has a really big brush on it, so it's going to give you that volume to your eyelashes. I really liked how my eyelashes came out with this. This is a drier formula, so if you like mascaras that are more dry, this is a good mascara for that. And I just applied this to my upper lash line and my lower lash line as well. So since I'm giving you guys two lip options to choose from, the first color I decided to go with is the Pure Lip color in the color Rose Tea. And this is a really pretty nudie brownie lip color, and I think this look looks really pretty if you're going for more of a subtle or natural look. And then if this is too natural for you guys, you can always change it up, and I decided to, with the power of editing, do that for you guys. So the color I decided to go with for a deeper color is the same lipstick, but this is in the color Rebel Raspberry, and this is a really pretty deep plum color, and it just screams fall, especially paired with the eyeshadow look. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys all enjoyed this fall makeup look using all Estee Lauder products. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video coming very soon. Bye!